A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
Welcome into the Sportsocracy Sunday morning, Week 8 in the NFL. Getting ready for it here at the Social in East Asheville. Be sure to come on down and join us this afternoon. Food and drink specials as well as the best wings in town. The Social on Tunnel Road. Me and Jeremy will be here. Well, Jeremy will hang as long as he can.
Oh, Jeremy's in for the long haul. Damn the devil.
Damn the devil.
Yeah, I'm in.
I trust everyone had a good Halloween.
Great success.
You'll notice a little something different about Jeremy today.
I ain't got no hair.
Yeah, the Bane mask apparently wouldn't fit over the beard, as I suspected.
Well, it wasn't the beard that was really the problem. It was the 8 inches of hair that got cut off the top of my head.
Yeah, go ahead and show him.
Yeah.
Look, we match now.
Yes.
Actually, I have more hair than you do now.
Very short period of time.
Yeah, for about 3 days.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long.
You enjoy that. You enjoy that while you can, because it ain't gonna last long.
Oh, I'm gonna. So yeah, it's been a fun morning. We went trick or treating last night with the boys, and I just got to tell this because this is my favorite thing that has happened this year. Joshua goes up to a house, lights on. He goes check it out. No candy. He comes back walking down the driveway and real loud says, "They have no candy. They must be Democrats." And I gut laughed.
Yes.
And some of the other parents in the neighborhood didn't think that was too funny. I saw some faces go,
"Oh, womp womp."
Yeah. So anyway, it was a fun Halloween at our house. It was beyond fun Halloween at Jeremy's house, and we hope you all were safe in celebrating as well. Let's get into Week 8 of the NFL. We're going to pick all of the games. We'll give you the fantasy highlights for the week as well. I'm glad to see everybody's decked out. Get the Bucks over here. We got Ronnie on the Bucks cam over there. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get enough screen time, Ron. You don't get enough screen time.
Damn the devil.
And, of course, Jeremy riding the ship till it sinks.
Yep, I'm here. Yep, I'm alive. Let's do this shit.
I'm the live. Okay. Indianapolis Colts and the Detroit Lions. First 1 o'clock game of the day. Indianapolis is a 3-point favorite against the Detroit Lions in Detroit. I'm in agreement with Ron.
I'm taking the Lions.
Yeah. I think this is a full sweep underdog pick. +3 for the Detroit Lions. I like it all. I like it all. Matthew Stafford today.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. There's not a corner on that team that can defend Kenny Galladay. So yeah, that. Let's do all of that. DeAndre Swift. I actually like every member of this team. Except Marvin Jones. I don't like Marvin Jones.
Is the Indianapolis defense good or not?
They're real good against real bad teams. They have not shown to be real good against even half-ass teams, which Detroit is the happiest, assiest team I've ever seen.
Indeed. They are the new Miami Dolphins.
Kind of, yeah.
Right.
You ain't wrong.
The over-under is 49.5. Do you want the under on that game? Because that's kind of where I'm leaning.
No, I want the over.
You want the over?
I do. I want the over.
You think Indianapolis can come back and score with them?
I think there's going to be very little defense played for the bulk of this day.
Jonathan Taylor probably has a big day as well.
Plus, this is one of the only games where it's not going to be raining sideways. Got to take an over where you can find one. This is one of the few places you can find one.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I think Jonathan Taylor probably stands out as the fantasy star for Indianapolis today because he's the only one they really got.
Yeah, he's the only one that doesn't require Phillip Rivers to be good for him to be good.
Exactly. So I'm going, you know what, I'll side with you. I'll go over. Why not? So we're all over the 49.5. Ron, you in agreement there?
Yeah.
And +3 for Detroit.
That is a consensus pick, and those are rare.
They are. Minnesota and Green Bay.
Yeah, this is not rocket surgery.
Green Bay's 6.5-point favorite. That's not enough.
No.
Against
you could tell me this was 16.5, and I would still say pack.
I definitely want the over though of the 49. Is it going to snow? Is it going to rain?
This is in
Green
Bay.
Bay. It's in Green Bay. And I like Minnesota to be able to put up points. They don't necessarily win, but they can put up points.
My computer's going at the speed of smell, so I would love to tell you what the weather's going to be like in this game, but, damn the devil.
It's not happening.
Let's see. It is going to – oh, boy. It is going to be 33 degrees with 25-mile-an-hour winds.
Whoa.
I'm going to take that under, though.
Yeah. Okay. I'm there with you.
Yeah, I'm going to take that under, and I'm going to pound the piss out of it.
The 25-mile-an-hour winds really
I don't care. It can snow. The Kansas City Chiefs showed us that you can score in snow.
Yeah.
When the wind's blowing sideways, kind of hard to throw.
No. It's going to be hard for either of these teams to stretch the field. I don't know. What's Dalvin Cook's situation?
He's going to play today. He's going to play today.
All right, so he's all good to go. So I'm like, all right, so under under the 49, but we're all taking Green Bay to cover the 6.5.
Easily.
Yeah. All right. New England and Buffalo.
This one's stupid, and it makes me angry.
Buffalo is a 4.5-point favorite. That's what it says here. Buffalo minus 4.5.
Yeah. Buffalo's a favorite.
Yep.
Oh, okay. They weren't at one point.
Were they not?
No, they weren't at one point. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still taking Buffalo. I don't give a shit.
Buffalo to cover the 4.5.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take New England plus the 4.5 because I just don't believe in the Bills' offense right now, and I don't know what to think about that New England defense. I know Stephon Gilmore's not going to play. But both these teams are just in weird spots right now, and I see this being like a weird, slug-it-out, gross game.
Walk me through this.
Yes.
It's going to be cold as hell and raining, and the wind's blowing sideways.
Yep.
And New England can't run a greasy peg up a cat's ass, and you think they're going to do it on the Bills. Okay, then. Bills minus 4. I would take them minus 14. This is going to be a devastation.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
No Stephon Gilmore. They can't run, period. Oh, and they're playing Cam Newton at quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good. Bills minus 4.5.
All right, he's going Bills minus 4.5. What say you, Ron?
New England.
He's been on New England all week.
I've been New England all week.
Yep.
He's been on New England all week.
Yeah, I have them winning outright.
I need somebody to explain. So how is this going to happen? Anybody. I don't care who. We find somebody off the street if y'all can. I need somebody to explain to me what is the path that New England wins this game because I can't find one.
Rex Burkhead.
So what? They're randomly going to learn how to run because they haven't done it once all year.
I get it. I understand what you're saying.
And they're going to do it in a slop fest. Okay, then. Yeah, I'm going to take give me Buffalo minus 4 comfortably. I'm going to go over 41. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I got to find overs where I can find overs. Well, Stidham can't run, and he can't throw in the best of conditions. So if they put in Jarrett Stidham, I would like Buffalo minus 29.
All right, so we're going to be on complete opposite sides of this one. I'm going plus New England plus the 4.5. Ron as well. Ron thinks they can go outright. I don't, but I like it to be a field goal game, gross, and under the 40.5.
That's not many points. I get Josh Allen, and yep, I'm good. Over.
How much did they give against the Jets? Okay.
Secret time. New England's a hell of a lot closer to the Jets than they are to the Bills.
Wow. All right.
Notice there was no disagreement there.
No, there's not. I don't think they're a good team. But something about this just tells me this is one of those weird Bill Belichick win
It's also a division
games.
Makes
Right.
me,
Right. I just think weird things can happen, and for some reason, I'm thinking Rex Burkhead is going to be a thing again today. Don't know why.
Good luck with it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. All right, Tennessee and Cincinnati. The over-under is 50.5. Is that enough?
18-mile-an-hour winds.
Okay.
Actually not raining and any of that shit. And this won't be sustained wins like you're going to see everywhere else. There is a big part of me that wants to take the Bengals. I'm not ballsy enough to. But there's a part of me that wants to. I think this could be a game. I don't like Tennessee's defense nearly as much as everybody else does.
No.
And I guess I look at the weapons for Cincinnati, and they can score with you. Oh, yeah, I'm just sitting here looking at it.
Do you want me to convince you?
Yep.
All right, I will convince you because I'm taking Cincinnati plus the 7.
Okay, you did just convince me. Tennessee minus the 7. Yeah, that's the push I needed.
Yep.
Great success.
I figured it would be. I'm going Cincinnati plus the 7 because I don't believe in Tennessee. They are a team that, but all of their games are close. They don't really blow anybody out except for that Buffalo game. They could have beaten the Steelers.
Well, I mean, I could fly around the studio with the right equipment, but I'm not gonna.
Now the wind is a concern, obviously, but their pass defense is not good. And if the wind's not going to be sustained and you can find some low points, Joe Burrow can hurt this team.
Yep.
And I think it could be real close. So I'm going Cincinnati plus the 7. To me, a touchdown is too much.
I'll take Tennessee minus 7. What's the over/under?
50.5.
Under.
Under the 50.5.
No. Yes. No. No. Yeah. Fuck.
I'll settle it for you. I'm over.
Under. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad I can be your litmus test. But fantasy-wise, for this game, I like Joe Burrow.
I'm picking my spots at quarterback today. There's just so few places that if you see pretty weather, play a quarterback there.
Right.
Because you're going to see some gross-ass games. And I understand Matt Ryan just threw for 40 trillion yards in a rainstorm. I get it. I'm not saying that somebody's not going to have a big day that I'm not expecting. It's just going to be so damn fluky.
I like Joe Burrow in this game. I like Ryan Tannehill in this game. A.J. Brown is the receiver, obviously, to have in Tennessee.
Yes.
I could see Corey Davis having a good day. I don't know. It'll all depend on the weather, though. If they're unable to throw the ball, that's going to be a problem. But if they can, both of these teams will be able to hurt each other through the air.
Agreed.
Las Vegas and the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is a 1-point favorite against the Raiders, which I think is dumb. Do you disagree?
Who's the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns?
Baker Mayfield.
Vegas Raiders.
Raiders plus the 1. Everybody? All in agreement?
Yeah. Everybody.
Yep. Over under the 48. In Cleveland.
God, this one's hard. I'm going to go under. I don't know why. Other than Baker Mayfield.
This is going to be one of those ground and pound games. This is going to
and I get Josh Jacobs and you get Kareem Hunt.
This is going
advantage
to be,
Raiders.
Yep. This is going to be ugly weather. This is one that I have heard about the weather all week long.
Rain and 25-mile-an-hour winds.
Right. It's going to be a grounded out game. I like the under. I like the Raiders to win. Josh Jacobs, the difference maker in the running game.
I get Derek Carr. You get noodle arm Baker Mayfield. I like where I'm at.
You know, I heard a stat the other day that kind of blew my mind. They went through and they took out the middle portion of games in the NFL. Only the portion of games that are competitive in the NFL. And according to the stats, they ran all the algorithms. The number one quarterback in the NFL when games are competitive is Baker Mayfield.
Bullshit.
I figured you'd say bullshit.
Because they don't ever play competitive games. That's the only explanation I got there.
Yeah.
Because he sucks something awful.
I don't know.
I love stats. That one's bullshit.
Yeah,
butter.
It is a different kind of stat, indeed. But I don't know. Maybe he's coming around. Maybe he's turning a corner, Jeremy.
He's not. He's turning a corner to the unemployment line.
Nice.
Yeah, he's coming right around the building, getting ready to hop in that line and cash his government check.
All right, Ron, are you on the under 48? He's on the over. All right. All right, New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs, 20-point favorite.
That's a large number.
Yep, one of the few 20-point favorites in NFL history.
What's the weather like?
It's actually, this is going to be one of the few games that's not gruesome weather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I'll take Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
If it was gross weather, I would do Jets to cover. But
What do you think? You think your Jets can keep it close?
Hell no. Chiefs minus 20, it's never close. They'll cover that in the first quarter,
Yep.
most likely.
Okay. Yeah, we're all on the Kansas City Chiefs minus the 20 over under the 49. Over.
I think the Kansas City.
Really?
I think I'm with Ron. I think Kansas City might cover that by themselves.
Really?
If they don't, it's going to be damn close. I think this game's going to be 42-10.
Okay. That puts
yeah.
you just over the number.
Yeah.
All right.
I've actually liked the over better than I've liked any part of that game all week long.
Okay. I'm going to go under the 49 because I don't know if New York's going to be able to score with them. And I don't know that they don't take their foot off the gas when they get up by 30.
I don't look for it. Pat Mahomes has made sure to let it be known that he thought he was going to be a Jet. We didn't take him.
Now who's narrative guy?
It's not narrative when he's coming out and saying it. When a quarterback comes out and says, yeah, I thought the Jets were going to take me, that's his way of saying, you kind of pissed me off when you didn't.
Right.
And I am here to hurt your feelings.
All right, we've got the debut of Tua Tagovailoa
It's my favorite game of the year.
down
It's
in
favorite game of the
Miami.
week.
LA Rams are a 3.5-point favorite. 1 o'clock start, East Coast in Miami.
Jeremy has me sipping on the juice.
West Coast team coming east.
Yep.
1 o'clock kick. They feel like this game's at 10 o'clock in the morning. This is the Rams' fourth West Coast to East Coast trip. They've all been at 1 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Eventually, that's going to get you, and I think it's today. Give me the Dolphins plus 3.5. I'll take them in the money line. I think they win this game outright, and I'll be honest with you, I think they win it by 2 scores.
Wow. So a big debut for Tua.
I think Tua will be fine. I mean, look how good, between Burrow and Herbert, look how good they've been how many times.
Right.
Now, I understand Tua was the most pro-ready of all of them. So, yeah, I could easily see Tua having a big day today. Mm-hmm. This is my favorite pick of the week. Dolphins plus 3.5.
All right. I'm going Rams to cover the 3.5. I like Tua. I like Miami, but I like the Rams a whole lot more. And I understand the some point the East Coast trips are going to catch up to you thing, but I still got Aaron Donald in that defense and Jalen Ramsey. Like, what can you expect out of? Is Jalen going to Ramsey going to be on Devontae Parker?
I believe so, yeah.
So
If I had to bet, that's what I would say.
So I'm relying on a rookie quarterback in his debut, trying to find as much Preston Williams or Wilson as he can.
Preston Williams.
Preston Williams, thank you.
I don't know who Preston Wilson is.
I
think he was a center fielder.
I was mixing Albert Wilson from last year.
I'm pretty sure Preston Wilson was a center fielder for the Rockies at one point.
Could be. Yeah, I think you are. I think you're right. I think he was.
I know way more about baseball than I let on. Yeah, I mean, trust me, I understand all the reasons to not take him. Mm-hmm. I am, and to me, the West Coast coming east thing, that's not a narrative. It's, statistically, this doesn't go well. Mm-hmm. Eventually, it's going to catch them, and I think this is where it catches them. And this is a trap game. They're on a short week. The Bears are physical as hell. I know they won that game handily, but they still hit hard. I mean, my God, there were plenty of collisions that I would say are still being felt in the Rams locker room.
Ronnie, what do you think?
What time is it?
It's 1 o'clock.
It's 2 time.
It's
Tua
Tua
time.
time. Tua time. He's taking Miami plus the 3.5. So is Jeremy. I'm on the Rams to cover the 3.5. Over under 45.5. Over.
This is literally one of 4 games that don't have huge weather concerns today.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're all on the over for that game. Also, the other 1 o'clock game, the big premier 1 o'clock game, Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore Ravens are a 4-point favorite at home against the number 1 team in Jeremy's power rankings.
I've got them at 6 points.
I like Pittsburgh a lot. They shouldn't be a dog. Pittsburgh shouldn't be a 4-point dog to anybody. I don't get it. This one's going to be gross as hell too, which means all this cute little ball handling shit that Lamar Jackson does gets much more difficult when it's raining. I don't like Baltimore at all today. I don't like any piece of Baltimore today. I like James Conner a lot. I understand Baltimore's got a good defense. I get it. I don't care.
They do have a good defense, but Big Ben stands up to pressure.
He does.
They're going to get pressure on him, and he's going to be fine. He's got one of the quickest ball releases in the NFL. I think maybe the quickest. I think it's like 2.16 seconds when he's pressured.
Now that Ron Jeremy's in prison, I do believe he has one of the greatest ball releases.
Also, they're relying on Gus Edwards to carry the ball for the Baltimore Ravens today. I don't like that either. So I'm on Pittsburgh as well, plus the 4. Do you concur, Mr. George?
Yeah.
All right. Over or under the 46, though?
Under. Gross.
Yep.
Pounded out game.
2023 neighborhood, maybe?
23-20, is that what you're trying to ask me?
Yes.
You said the numbers backwards.
I know you hate when I do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Soccer
23-20.
moms do that shit. You're better than that. Come on. No, I think it's going to be more like 17-10.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a low scoring game.
Very
I
low.
think and I think it stays within about a field goal. Mm-hmm. I just think Pittsburgh comes out on top.
What is the weather like in Chicago today?
It's always windy in Chicago.
It's always
it
windy
never
in
stops
Chicago.
being windy in Chicago.
You got old noodle arm Drew Brees, as he's now becoming known.
And
in
it's
the
cold
New
as hell too.
And the New Orleans
37
Saints.
with 23 mile an hour winds.
Yep. You got
Don't play Drew Brees. Don't believe in Drew Brees outside. I understand they won the last time they were in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it was cold. That's more the example that proves the rule. Because that's the first thing everybody has said this week. Oh, they won last time.
Yep.
Okay. Bears.
Bears outright.
Yep.
Nice. All right, he's taking the Bears at home. I'll take New Orleans. Cover the 4. Why not? Because Alvin Kamara is the best thing in this game.
Alvin Kamara is very, very good. They're going to try to take away Alvin Kamara and make Drew Brees beat them. Mm-hmm. With no Michael Thomas, with no Emmanuel Sanders. Mm-hmm. Don't like his chances. I think this is going to be gross as hell. You know, it's good thing is it won't be raining. You know, that gives me a little bit more hope in Brees than I had before. Mm-hmm. But still, I mean, this is not a strong arm quarterback, and you've got blustery winds, and these are sustained 20-mile-an-hour winds. I don't like Drew Brees in this environment.
Right. All right. What about Chicago? Allen Robinson is going to play.
Yeah.
Is he a strong play for you?
Ish.
Ish.
For some reason, I like David Montgomery this week. And I can't figure out why.
Mm-hmm. I think this is the week.
It's like I had a psychic vision or some shit, and David Montgomery was good for 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
I like Mooney.
I like Darnell Mooney a lot this week too. Well, because Robinson's going to get Marshawn Lattimore.
Exactly.
And who's the second corner for the Saints?
And that's
Janoris Jenkins.
There it is. Old Jackrabbit.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Chicago plus the 4 for Jeremy, and I'm taking New Orleans to cover the 4. San Francisco 49ers, Seattle Seahawks.
over.
Seattle.
The Seabird.
over, just over.
I got them Seabirds. Them Seattle bitch pigeons. San Francisco.
San Francisco plus the 3 on the road. Do you think it's going to be a high-scoring affair?
I do. Because Seattle can't play no damn defense to save their lives. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take San Francisco to win this game outright. And I'm going to go over the 50. Was it 54?
Yep. I'm a believer in Russell Wilson. You know this about me, so I will take Seattle to cover the 3.
I'm not a disbeliever in Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. I am a complete disbeliever in that defense. And I've come to realize that it does not matter what running back San Francisco sticks in that backfield, they're going to be productive, especially against a defense this bad.
Mm-hmm. And today that's going to be Tevin Coleman.
Okay. Jerick McKinnon, Jamichael Hasty.
Yeah.
Jeremy Greene.
You don't care which one?
Fat Albert. I don't care who they put back there. It's fine. Seattle is god-awful defensively.
Mm-hmm. If you were banking on a big game from Jamichael Hasty, though.
If I'm banking on a big game from anybody on the San Francisco 49ers, I cannot say this enough times. This is my favorite play of the day. He's in every DraftKings lineup I have. He's in every season-long lineup I could shoehorn him into. Brandon Ayuk. Our buddy Ian Harttits literally posted on Twitter last night, just think you get an extra hour to cram Brandon Ayuk into every lineup you can possibly find. And I'm right there with him.
Right.
No Deebo Samuel. You're missing Mostert, just walking wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Brandon Ayuk a lot.
Yep. My point there, though, was if you were banking on a big day from Jamichael Hasty, you might be out of luck because Tevin Coleman has been reactivated, and they're going to split carries.
Yeah, and here's the thing. His workload's going to directly depend on how he looks in warm-ups, so
Yes.
you're not going to know.
Right.
You can tell me Tevin Coleman gets 2 touches or 20, and neither one would shock me.
Mm-hmm.
20 would shock me more than 2. I'll go ahead and tell you that.
All right.
If I'm playing a running back for the San Francisco 49ers, it's Jerick McKinnon.
Jerick McKinnon. Okay. I think it just changed. It's now down to Seattle -2.5.
It's fine.
So I'll still take Seattle to cover the 2.5.
I was taking San Francisco anyway, so
Outright,
it's
yeah, exactly.
great success.
The LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos. That's a 4:05 kickoff. Justin Herbert has looked amazing.
Justin Herbert's my favorite quarterback this week. He's my number 1 quarterback in fantasy football this weekend. Well, think about it. How many games do you have that are not going to be directly affected by either rain or wind?
It's like 3.
Yeah. So here are your options. You can either have Tua in his first start, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold running out to. Actually, Pat Mahomes is my 1. Justin Herbert's my 2. Matthew Stafford and Phillip Rivers. And then this game. This game and the 49ers and Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Russell Wilson's a 2 as well.
He's
Herbert's, he's in the top 5.
okay.
Herbert will be better than Mahomes. Because Mahomes will be out in the second half.
I disagree. Andy Reid doesn't pull guys as easily as people seem to think he
There'll
does.
be more running towards the second half, though.
I don't disagree. And stop with the Le'Veon Bell revenge narrative, by the way. We didn't cover that when we were talking about the Jets game.
Right.
Le'Veon's still fat, and he barely knows the playbook. Not saying they won't shoehorn him in the end zone, because I fully believe that's going to happen. But, yeah, I'm not buying the Le'Veon revenge game.
Chargers -3. We think they cover.
Yes.
Agreed.
Chargers
Agreed.
win, I'd say, by 10.
Yeah.
I think Herbert's going to have a day.
Over or under the 44.5. Over. That is a pretty low number.
That's a low number for 2 high-scoring teams.
Yeah. That is a low number, so I'll be with you on the over there. What about fantasy plays?
Herbert is obviously my favorite one.
Right.
I'm just not sold on any running back not named Austin Eckler. I mean, obviously Keenan Allen. If I had to pick a guy that you're not starting, usually that you can start today, KJ Hamler. Oh wait, KJ Hamler's out. Never mind.
Okay.
Don't have one.
Okay. Don't have one.
I had to go through my process here.
Okay. Hunter Henry?
I think you're starting him anyway, but Denver is so good against tight ends. They don't defend well on the outside. By God, they can shut down a tight end, i.e. Travis Kelce last week.
Right. All right, Sunday Night Football tonight, the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Are you sure Carson Wentz is not your number 1 quarterback? Really? How come?
Because he sucks, and the Eagles suck, and the Cowboys suck, and there's just a lot of suckitude that's going to happen in this. Yeah, I'm going to take Cowboys plus the number.
Really?
Yeah. The Eagles shouldn't be a double-digit favorite against anybody.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I forgot that had ballooned up to 10.5.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot. This is a rivalry game, and the Eagles are not good.
We'll say since week 3, Carson Wentz has been the number 5 quarterback in fantasy football.
Uh-huh. And he'll be fine. I mean, I'm starting him over Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. Think about what I just said.
Yep. Jalen Rager's back. They're pumping up Boston.
This game's
Scott
going to stay
against
close.
this
The
defense.
Tampa Bay game's not going to stay close. Brady may not throw more than 25 times. So, yeah,
Okay.
I like Carson Wentz, if you're in a dynamic like that. About the only ones I would start over Wentz are the ones I've already said.
So Pat Mahomes,
Herbert,
and Russell
Stafford,
Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. Yeah, top 5 quarterback. Carson Wentz. But Dallas plus the 10.5 seems like the safe bet in this game.
Yes.
It
Ben
will be-
DiNucci.
Right, Ben DiNucci. And over under the 43.
Shit.
I'm going over.
Yeah.
I could see this being a 27-20 game.
Neither one of these defenses are good enough for it to be that low. Yeah, I'll go over.
Okay. Over the number 43. All right. And then Monday Night Football. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind.
Oh, okay.
Under 43.
Under 43. Okay. Explanation of why you changed? Or just
Because I didn't change, because this is what I said on Friday.
Oh,
And
okay.
my damn computer is running at the speed of my brain right now, so which had a few too many fireballs on Halloween.
just a little bit. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants on Monday Night Football. Tampa is a 12.5 point favorite. Not enough. He's going to take New York.
I want to so freaking bad.
You know Tampa has the highest point differential?
Tampa Bay minus 12.5.
Yes. Tampa Bay minus the 12.5.
I can't find a path that the Giants can keep this really close.
Nope.
I wanted to, but I can't find one. I think the Giants are going to score some points, though.
Nah, I mean, some points as in 17.
I mean, 17's a decent number.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if you think this defense is going to allow the god-awful New York Giants to score much more than that.
34-10.
I would take it probably 35-20.
35-20. Okay. That's about in the neighborhood. So over the 45. Absolutely. I like every piece for Tampa Bay in this one.
I like Scotty Miller a lot.
Scotty Miller.
Wouldn't know Chris Godwin.
Uh-huh.
Giants are terrible against slot receivers.
Yep.
They have one corner, and guess who he's going to be on? Mike Evans. I like Scotty Miller a lot. I like Tyler Johnson a lot. I think Ronald Jones is going to be very involved. Here's the thing that scares me about Ronald Jones. I've said for a long time that I think Leonard Fournette's clearly the best running back, and he's going to clearly assert himself as the running back to have in this backfield. I think we're getting closer to the day of that happening.
I think so too.
You've already
Ronald
got
Jones-
Arians saying it's a 50-50 split. And,
Right.
you know, that's a huge difference from where we were just a few weeks ago.
Well, when Leonard Fournette was out, you had Rojo was getting over 100 yards a week. Then Leonard comes back. He looked pretty good in the downs that he played, and you could tell it's trending in that direction. They're just going to hit you from every side possible, and there's no way that they're going to have Leonard Fournette on that team and not use him in some form or fashion. I like everything for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this one, and including Jason Pierre-Paul. How's this for a narrative? You said it wasn't a narrative because it's the guy saying it. So Jason Pierre-Paul says he is out for blood against the New York Giants because since joining the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they played him 3 times, and he's been hurt before every one of the games that they matched up. So he says he is out to make a big impact in this game. And so take that for what you will.
Very little. I take it for very little.
All right. What other tips are you giving the fantasy players this week, Jeremy?
I mean, avoid these rain games at any time you can. Mm-hmm. If you're deciding between 2 or 3 players, first of all, I will be answering fantasy football questions on Twitter. There is something god-awful wrong with my computer, so I'm seeing your questions, but I can't answer them. So fire them at me at Twitter on Twitter at JGreenESPN. Mm-hmm. Shit, that was hard to say. Avoid the rain games, avoid the wind games. I care more about wind than I care about precipitation. Mm-hmm. Just pay attention to the weather. That's the best piece of advice I can give you is pay attention to the weather.
Absolutely. All right, we'll be hanging out down here at the social.
No, hold on.
What?
We have to give money to the masses.
Well, I know. This is what we call like a rejoiner.
Oh.
Restage us.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll be hanging out down here at the social in East Asheville all afternoon, watching the games. They'll have them all on the televisions with the NFL Sunday Ticket package, food and drink specials as well, and best wings in town. Don't forget that.
I will be having some of those today. I haven't done that in all the days we've been down here. But I will be enjoying some of those delicious Carolina Reaper chicken wings.
Right. We'll be hanging out down here. Come on down and visit us. And we'll have Sportsocracy T-shirts as well on hand. So if you would like to purchase one of those, you can do it directly from us here on Tunnel Road. All right. Now, you ready to give away some money? I
am. This is a segment we like to call It Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None.
And?
I feel like a lot of the rapid fires and different. First of all, I was waiting on you to give the promo code and all of those things for what I'm getting ready to do.
Oh, you mean for monkeyknifefight.com?
There you go.
Yeah, go to monkeyknifefight.com and make yourself an account today if you haven't already. Be sure to use the promo code TANK, T-A-N-K. When you use that promo code, they will match your initial investment up to $50, and they will also enter you into a special $5 contest. So, Jeremy, on today's episode, what games are you playing?
One of the ones I really like is Go Long.
Go Long.
Yeah. Okay. So this is you have to pick 3 receivers, and they have to beat the yardage goal. The yardage markers are 291.5, 317.5, 344.5. Okay. My 3 receivers are Tyreek Hill, because the Jets can't stop anybody that's faster than a 4.5, and they haven't been able to in a bajillion years. So really, no matter what you do here, you should either have Kelsey or Tyreek Hill, and I tend to lean to Tyreek Hill. The others that I like for this game, I like Keenan Allen. I think he's going to see a lot of I think you're going to see a lot of him against Denver today. I like Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay and Tyreek Hill are what I'm starting all of my go-long games with. Mm-hmm. I feel like if I play Kenny Galladay and Tyreek Hill, I can go for the gusto and the 5X multiplier that turns your $10 bet into $50.
All right. Is that the only game? Is that the only free money you see on the board?
That's the freest money I see.
Okay.
I'm going to be putting some more of these out on Twitter because, again, there's something. My computer's possessed by the ghost of last night past. And it won't go.
You got so drunk, your computer won't respond.
Now my computer's drunk. Damn it. Now I'm hungover, my computer's drunk. Sweet.
Nice. Good job. All right.
Yes. Damn the devil.
MonkeyKnifeFight.com, again, is the website. It is daily fantasy sports, prop bets, free money on the table every day. You just have to find the sweet games to play.
I'm going to be throwing more picks out on Twitter, at Greene ESPN, there on Twitter.
Yeah, MonkeyKnifeFight.com. Don't forget to use the promo code TANK, T-A-N-K. All right, Jeremy, what are you most excited for? Has anything changed?
No.
Are you still just excited for the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens?
No, I mean, there's plenty of good games today, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, I hate that there's only 2 4 o'clock games because that's stupid, and I wish the NFL stopped doing that.
There's 3.
Oh, are there 3?
There are 3.
I wouldn't know. I don't have a computer to.
You got the.
I
There
got
are
this
3.
worthless hunk of.
You got the Chargers and the Broncos, Saints and the Bears, and the 49ers and the Seahawks. Those are all
Saints
3
Bears,
games.
I'm mentally kicked out of my head because I'd rather watch paint dry.
Really? You don't want to see if your call is correct.
Drew
Bears will
Brees
get the
outside.
Miami's my favorite.
That's
game
it.
to watch.
I think
Miami's
so
a
too.
game I'm going to watch a lot of today.
That's one.
Yes. Miami's a very intriguing game. Tua making his debut. I want to see how well he does with the pressure from Aaron Donald because you know he's going to get it, and I'm just bracing myself for that first hit. Until I see it happen, I'm going to be nervous.
I don't know why.
That Vegas game will be fun to watch.
Vegas
Yes.
and the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a lot more fun.
It's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of slop games today. You're going to see a lot of just god-awful, rainy shit. Damn the devil. I'm glad it's sunny here in North Carolina because I am sick as hell of rain. I don't want to see it rain again for a damn long time after the deluge we had to deal with on Friday.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of intense, and thankfully we didn't have to put up with any more flooded floors this morning. When we came in, it was so nice.
Great success.
Great success. All right, come on down to the social in East Asheville this afternoon. We'll be here hanging out for the 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock games. Best wings in town, food and drink specials as well. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? It's always a fun time down here at the social on Tunnel Road. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene.
Yep.
Be sure to follow him at Greene ESPN for those last-minute updates on your fantasy football choices today. We'll see you this afternoon.